Yo, this is Javier Villamil, and you're watching Rap, where we chop it up with real-ass people. Today's episode, we have Eugene Bush of E-Tre Productions. This guy is super dope. Let's get to rapping. All right, Eugene Bush.
Yes, sir.
Very nice to see you. Nice to have you on.
I'm happy to be here. Right.
RAP
in the building.
Yeah. Tell the people who you are.
So as he stated, I'm Eugene Bush, owner and operator of E-Tre Productions, also partner in Greenlit ATL. I probably had my business open for over a decade now. Video production company that started off in Chicago is now in Atlanta. I've traveled the world doing video for clients such as Heineken, Hennessy, literally in 3 different countries. I've got thousands of videos online. Video producer extraordinaire.
Wow.
In a nutshell.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are quite the anomaly, my friend. You are very productive.
Yes.
And I love it. I love it.
It's definitely the name of the game.
Yes. I know you live by the motto, create, don't wait. Right?
Absolutely.
Create, don't wait. I love it. So we're going to jump into the first question. The first question I have for you, Why are you wired the way you're wired?
Okay, well, I think it's kind of the answer for everybody, right? I think it's a collection, your wiring is a collection of your nurture and your nature, right? It's how you grew up combined with where you came from, right? So I'm a product of Chicago, born and raised in a hard environment. Poverty was the name of the game when we grew up. Didn't know we were poor, but as an adult, I realized that we were pretty poor, and you had to make your own way. You know what I mean? A lot of people, even in high school and around our neighborhoods, didn't live past 18, right? So survival became just automatic, and that's what kind of nurtured me into adulthood. Whereas now I move trying to make sure I can get out everything God put in me before I expire.
Love it. Love it. All right, so question number 2. If you could download the consciousness of another human being, who would it be and why?
Well, the obvious answer is Jesus, right? Because first, I want to prove to everybody he's real. So that if I can download it and show people like, yo, this man really walked, then maybe folks will listen more. But that may be too religious for some folks. So in the natural sense, if I can download the psyche, the consciousness of someone, it would probably be one of the greatest minds. Like, I'm thinking like Malcolm X or Martin, right? Or what's one man name in Africa? The apartheid.
It beats me.
Really? What's his name? He went to jail, came out, and then in Africa, and then they made the movie about him.
Kunta Kinte?
Oh my God!
I don't know.
Not Kunta. Kunta would probably be pretty amazing too. What is my man's name? They had a whole movie about him.
Look at this. I told him to be prepared.
Mandela. Nelson Mandela.
Course. That was going to be my second one. It was Kunta Kinte and then Mandela.
That is awful. Okay. So yes, Nelson Mandela, I probably want to download his consciousness only because, again, I would love to pick the brain of the people who have gone through real hardships and have still been able to take over the world, right? Because I'm having a hard time taking over the world, and I got a nice house, I got a good family, I got a college degree, right? Now, of course, I got attacks that come against me as a black man, but these are folks who really went under attack. Like, you in jail, your family has been in jail, murders that happen, everything else, and you still wind up being the president? I need to know how you did that, sir.
Right. Okay. So number 3, can you share anything about a project sitting on your hard drive?
Absolutely. Well, I have about 25 terabytes of projects, but one of them that I'm probably most proud of is Mediator. It's the film we just finished.
I'm smart enough to know what's real and what's not real. She's trying to tell me something.
She feels safe with you.
Safe? She tried to kill me.
Could it be the Jeremy case that has you all upset?
Don't do that, Ethan. Don't try to dilute what's happening.
Edited by Javier Villamil. You may know the guy. Okay, he did a pretty good job. But Cass Seegers, one of our producers. I'm really especially proud of that because my wife wrote it. She wrote it about 2 years ago, and we shopped it around for a long time trying to, get it made. And finally, Cass was probably like our really first partner that believed in us with the project. We've had other people that we've read it to and just, they loved it, just it never moved. Cass got involved, and we got not just good movement. She really brought her team, her resources, her flavor to it to really elevate the project. And we're really proud of it. It's gonna be something really dope to look out for in the near future. Yep. So
Mediator, look out for Mediator.
Mediator, the thriller.
It's gonna be awesome. So number 4, if you could copy and paste one famous quote, right, and make it your own, what would it be?
That's easy. Create, don't wait. It's only because I live by that. I actually thought I made it up. That's how much I believe in it. I felt like I created that quote until I got to Atlanta and started telling people, and other people were like, no, we've been saying create, don't wait for years. So I really don't even know who came up with it originally. So I'm going to claim it anyway.
Yeah.
But man, create, don't wait is more than just words that you say or a hashtag, right? Literally, the key, one of the major keys of my success, and I've seen other people's success, is that you don't give over your power to anyone else. And when you wait, you're literally giving over your power and saying, hey, boss, client, whoever, give me a chance to be me.
Right.
Give me a chance to exercise my gift and do what the talents that God's given me, right? Versus you just taking the control yourself and just doing it, right? So a lot of people think they have to have all the money, have all the resources, the best camera, the best lighting, the best team around before they can put something out. And that's just not the case these days. These days, the people who are winning are the ones who take matters in their own hands, inventory what's around you, who's around you, what do you have. Most people who have a cell phone have enough to create. So the folks who really embody that and don't allow excuses or anything else to get in the way, who embody creation and just do it, are the ones that we see win. So I live by that. I've seen it happen for myself, and I tell everyone else, create, don't wait.
Create, don't wait. We have one more question for you. If you could control, alt, delete one belief out of existence,
Yes.
what would that be?
Oh, the pet peeve of mine. It's almost like the antithesis of waiting, right? It's the enemy of waiting, which is procrastination tied with entitlement.
Tell them.
So the entitlement piece is when people walk around expecting others to do something for them as if they owe them, right? And I get it. When you grow up in a certain lifestyle, certain house, you know what I mean? And you've got people that wait on you hand and foot, or you're set in an environment where folks are usually giving you stuff, pretty women, for instance, right? Men are usually catering to them. Then they get of a certain age, and when that catering stops, they realize they have to do for themselves. They don't change their psyche. Mm-hmm. They still keep going and believe, well, no, the world owes me something. People are supposed to do stuff for me because that's how it's been. And that's just not how the world works. You got to get off your high horse and do for you, right? And so I just don't like that. And it happens in the smallest ways. I'll be at a networking event and somebody will come to me and say, Eugene, hey, yeah, I DM'd you, man, and you didn't get back with me. I mean, what's wrong with you? Well, why do I have to? Do I not have a whole busy life, a whole business, a whole family? Like, I got a whole slew of things that I got going on. I don't have the opportunity to answer every DM. Now, if you paid me, if you were paying my bills and you were the reason why I'm able to make it, I probably would respond. But you're not. You have no obligation to you whatsoever, right? So get off your entitlement horse. That's number one. And then you mix that with procrastination, where people who don't see the urgency of the now. You have to do it today. When you wake up, you got to be productive today. You got to get up and get out and do something today, because you don't know if you got tomorrow. So when you mix in this, oh, the world owes me stuff, and I'll get to it tomorrow, like, it's annoying. It's absolutely annoying. Control, alt, delete, like gone,
right.
Obliterate.
Control, alt, delete.
Please.
Eugene, man, it was a pleasure. We love the way you are wired.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hope everyone earn something and learn something from this, okay? Because Javier right here is embodying my quote, create, don't wait, right? With real ass people. And y'all stay tuned, man. This is going to be hot. I'm looking forward to seeing what else is going to come through this and what comes from this.
Yes, you are a real ass person. We'll see you next episode.